Hey, Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. You can call me Pajama Grandma. Sipping a little hot Java from my coffee, my cow cup. Actually, it's my daughter's Wisconsin cow mug. I can't remember where she got it. It says Wisconsin in it. Very me, right? But it's very her too because she loves cow. I don't know why, but for some reason she loves to watch little cows run. Ever since she was a little girl, she's been fascinated by cows. Maybe because we didn't grow up on a farm, but we drove by cows. There's lots of cows in Wisconsin. So when we'd be on adventures and out on trips and things, we would drive by cows and she would see them running and she just thought they were fascinating. Today, I started this with, I got this. You might be thinking, well, why would I say I got this? A couple of reasons. One, a couple of days ago had the realization, and I might have chatted about this. I can't remember if I did or not, but for a couple of years, I've been saying to myself, you got this, you got this, you got this. And that to me is like something outside of me telling me I've got this. And I wanted to switch that to the internal knowing and confidence that I've got this. I have got this. I got this. I can do this. Whatever it is, I will take control of the situation and I internally will control it. So I titled this, I Got This, because yesterday, Heather Ann Havenwood and I launched a 90-day challenge, a 90-day influencer YouTube challenge. I was going to do YouTube, and I haven't chatted with her yet because our schedules haven't clicked, but we will connect. We're going back and forth through Messenger, but we need to chat, I think, just for about 5 minutes to clarify some things. But yesterday I was quickly setting up the Facebook page, the Facebook group, and I just used an existing Facebook group and Facebook page that I've had for, probably 5 or 6 years that just are sitting there dormant in my account. And I'm like, okay, well, this is where we'll post the stuff. Now, when I do challenges, and I'm going to figure out a way to do this, I like to follow up and create a membership site, a membership area for all of the content so people can refer back to it. I also like to create daily email reminders and instructions for people to use. But since I created the funnel in Heather's ClickFunnels account, which is the platform we were using to let people know that we were doing this challenge, I don't have access to that. This is mean, but I don't necessarily want to build the membership site out on her ClickFunnels account because I want to do that in my own ClickFunnels account so I have future access to the data and the information. And I'm sharing my files and my daily lessons and my daily then experience with that. So I want to put that in my account. So I need to figure out today how I can set that up. I'm saving the files, I'm saving the links, I'm saving the text in a Word document because that's what I do. So I could always down the road have someone else put it in. But I also know it's a lot easier to do a little bit every day. And then all of a sudden you have this huge product at the end than it is to try to catch up and add it after the fact. Early on, when I was doing my daily videos, I would share them and share the links to them in what's called a follow-up funnel or an action funnel in my autoresponder software. So I could always add people to that series. And about halfway through a year, I was like, oh my God, this is a ton of work. It's taking me at least an hour or so a day, and I'm not sharing it with anybody, so why am I still doing it? So I stopped doing it, but I continued the practice of saving the links. So I can always, if I decide I want to revisit that or add that feature or make that available to people down the road, I can hire a VA or an assistant or somebody to just take all those links and put them into the rest of the action funnel for me. But I think I got to like 176 items. So that'd be 176 days in a row that people would get these messages. And I'm like, all right, that's enough. That's enough for people, right? But I still have all 410 days or whatever I did of, for example, the daily scare share. I still have all that content and all those links. So I could hire somebody to do the rest of the 150 days or whatever. Should I so choose to do that? Or it could be 200. Or 195 or something. Doesn't matter. Not up for math this morning, I guess. So I need to work out the details of that and get that done. Not for anybody else, but for me so that I have access to it. I also want it to be easier for people to get access to the challenge. But what I was trying to do with the challenge was keep it super simple. So every day on the Thrive Challenge page, I share my lesson for the 90 days. And every day, yesterday I said, okay, here's what the 90 days is going to look like. Here's what you do, the 3 things every day. Watch the lesson if you so choose. Create and do your live video on whatever platform you're going to, and then share the link to that live video in our Thrive Challenge group under the days and I didn't say that, I'll clarify that today, but under the day's lesson. So I went in last night and I structured in the Facebook group, it's a closed group, I structured and started to set up social learning units. And then under that, day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5 is what we'll do through the 90-day challenge. And what I love about social learning units on Facebook groups is that you can then structure your data just like you would a membership site and put that data in order, in the order you want people to consume it in. Now, what I don't like about Facebook is I don't own that platform. So I don't want to put all my eggs in my one basket. So I'm not going to do just on Facebook. So that's why I do it on Facebook and on my ClickFunnels account. And I do it also in a spreadsheet so that I've got it in like 2 or 3 places. So if Facebook were to say, guess what, we hate you, we're shutting down your accounts, we're kicking you out forever, I'm not dead in the water. I'm not out of business, or I don't lose all of my content because I only did it on Facebook. That's part of why I'm expanding and using YouTube, another platform. And I always follow the rules, but it doesn't mean I've gotten kicked off Facebook for stuff that I didn't even know I wasn't supposed to do. So it happens. It's like reading any contract or any legal document. Heck, there's pages and pages, and I might read them and skim them, but I can still miss something. Or it's like tax law, right? Everybody gets their own interpretation of it. So the IRS gets to interpret things one way. I might interpret things a different way. My attorney might interpret them, or my accountant might interpret them a third or a fourth way. And if we don't all meet in the middle and come together, then there can be misunderstandings. The same is true with these different platforms, rules and regulations, and terms and conditions. I can read them, but I might misinterpret them, or I might totally miss them. And I wouldn't do it on purpose, but it can happen accidentally. So I don't want to put all of my livelihood in anybody else's control. I want to maintain that. I got this. I want to maintain it. So working on that today. That'll probably be what I talk about a lot for the next 90 days, in addition to other things that I'm doing. But that is my current focus, is to work on that and help with that and to create an awesome product for that. And I will be 100% authentic and upfront about that. I intend to use this and sell this again and do this same 90-day challenge again. Whether it goes swimmingly or not, I'm sure I've already changed. I mapped out what I was thinking for the 90 days, and I already changed it yesterday on day 1 as to what I was doing with it and how I was rolling it out, because there is so much to learning and rolling out a new platform. And it isn't just platform specific. There is so much that you need to do before you go on that platform. And you don't have to. For this, you can just start doing a live video. Yesterday, we just did a live introduction video. Today, and this isn't necessarily in the order I would go in and coach people on, but it's what do we need to do right now to get this up and running in an effective way as we learn what we're going to learn over the 90 days and apply the lessons over the 90 days to really get us the impact and the influence that we want. And that starts out with a couple of core things that have nothing to do with the platform that you're on. A lot of what we'll cover is got nothing to do with the platform that you choose to show up live on. I've selected Facebook Live for over the last year because it is the quickest, fastest, easiest way for me to have done live video. Now, I want to learn about YouTube because YouTube is a whole different animal. It's got a search engine capability because they're owned by Google. So there's a lot of power in getting to be an influencer on YouTube. And I secretly want 1,000 subscribers as quickly as possible so I can use my mobile device to shoot my YouTube videos, because part of why I like Facebook Live is I can just grab my phone and shoot my live video whenever, wherever I want. Wherever I'm carrying my phone, I can hit live and I can start talking and I can share my aha, my message, my lesson, my whatever it is that I want to share with those I'm here to impact and share that message with. So yesterday, day 1 overview and introduction, and then getting some of the core pieces and the pieces I need to make it work in the way I want it to in place. Now, you're probably thinking, well, why didn't you do that like 2 weeks ago when you knew you were going to do this challenge anyway? Why didn't you set those up? And my answer to that is because I'm a procrastinator and I put things off and I wait till the last minute and I figure them out as I need them. I don't, and this is maybe one of my faults, I map and plan things out from a big picture perspective, but I don't map out the details or figure out the details until I need to apply them. So I didn't I thought I didn't actually I didn't clean up the Facebook page and the Facebook group until last night because I didn't need it until I needed to actually post my videos there and create a place for other people to post their videos. So now first thing this morning, I will put up day 2 for it. So in case somebody does their video before me and wants to post it, the platform or the day is there for them to post under, and I'll get that up, but I need to give them a little bit better instructions too. And I need to get the list and send everybody a detailed email about, okay, what I covered yesterday, step 1, step 2, step 3. Step 1, watch the lesson. If you don't want to watch the lesson, don't watch the lesson. If you already know, because there's people that are way more advanced about video and especially about YouTube and live video than me. I think, Molly Mahoney, and there's dozens of people that are awesome at live video and teaching live video to people. That's not what I'm really here for. And Heather can teach us way more about being an influencer and how to really impact and get your message out than I can. And she'll probably share lessons and teach lessons in her videos about that. But I will share what I share. So if you want to watch my lesson, great. If you don't need to, because you already know what you're doing with the direction of your 90 days to become the influencer you want to become for your industry, then just make your videos and post them under the day for today's daily live video. If I were doing a Facebook live video, I would just be posting my video every day. If I was just participating in this, I would probably listen to the lesson, because I think every time I hear somebody else talk about their area of expertise, I get a little something out of it. I always learn and get something out of it. But if I didn't have time, I would just do my video and I would post it. I would do my video and I'd post it. Just finished a 365-day challenge where that's what we did. And there wasn't a topic, there wasn't a lesson, there wasn't a structure to it. It was just to get comfortable doing Facebook Live videos. So it could be any topic you wanted, which is kind of harder. I'm just going to say, when you are responsible for coming up with the topic and it's in a diverse group of people that are all across the board with interests and businesses and some not businesses, just getting to learn a skill, it can be challenging to come up with a topic every single day about a specific thing that you want to do. And that's part of why I'm adding some structure to, okay, here are the best practices of what people say to create and set yourself up as the influencer on YouTube. So here's what we're going to do, and here's how we're going to structure it. And I'm just adding that as a guideline to help people to decide what they want to talk about, if that's a challenge for people. I'm one of those people, I don't have any trouble coming up with content every single day. So it's easy for me, but I know for a lot of people, for most people, it doesn't come naturally and it's not easy. And they don't have their own strategies and ways of coming up with content. So I want to make sure that we're providing an overview of what you could use or should use for content as you're building out your influence on live video. That's it. Go out and make it an awesome day. I'm hearing a dog needs to go out and I need to freshen up my coffee. So I will, of course, be with you tomorrow. Take care.